This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and Forged Irish Stout. Delighted to be joined with Bradley Skeete. Brad, how's things, mate? Good to catch up with you again.
All good, Lou. Good to see you, bro. Another fight week.
Absolutely, another fight week, another busy time for you as you close the year. I suppose I'll start on like a personal level with you. This year in 2023, you've had new pros come on, taken new people on. Just as we close this year, how do you look at this year and reflect on it on a personal level for you as a coach?
Yeah, it's gone really well. We've had a little bit of up and down, obviously, the Michael's defeat, but you've got to take the bad with the good, do you know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully finish the year off now with a good win for Fran, and yeah, big year next year. But personally, yeah, it's been good. It's all been good.
Is it important for you that even though you're still young, 34, 35, you're still learning?
36.
Oh, 36. Oh, sorry, mate. So you're still learning in a way. You're still new as a coach to the game. So there's still so much more like mistakes or things may not happen that you're still learning in a way.
Yeah, definitely. Like as a professional boxer myself, I box at a very high level, and I've been there, done it, got the T-shirt. But like I say, as a coach, I'm still new, still young, still learning in the sense of being a coach. But I'm enjoying it, and like I say, I've done it all as a fighter, but now it's my time to do it as a trainer and a coach. So yeah, I'm enjoying it, and the journey's going good.
Absolutely. Well, we'll get on to Sunday night. The $1 billion baby is back. Fran Hennessy makes her second professional fight. Excited to see her back out again and show sort of Bournemouth what talent she's got. Yeah,
definitely. She's put in the work in the gym. She's had a great camp, and everything's gone well. And yeah, she's excited to put on another show.
When you reflect on the pro debut, that went really well, and it went, that's the best it could have gone. Getting a stoppage, someone that's never been stopped, and the way that you've done it, I was sort of saying to Fran, is it important to sort of speak to her and say like, the pro, I know you only get one pro debut, but it might not always go like that. There might be sort of some adversity in your early pro fights, and understand that don't get overconfident.
Yeah, and like, look, she's doing that at 18 years old. She's a baby, do you know what I mean? But she loves it. The nerves and everything, she just handled it so well, and she shined like the superstar she is. And I just said to her, it's just going to get bigger and better than this. So she's just got to let's keep doing what she's doing, keep putting in the hard work, and it'll come. But like I say, like we're not like. Obviously, she's got to get the right fights, but this is another girl now who's very tough, coming with a winning record and only been stopped once. Do you know what I mean? So we're matching her right, and it's tough. She needs these tough nights, and yeah, we're expecting a good fight for her on Sunday.
As you say there, with the matchmaking, do you feel like you don't the factors you don't want to age or anything or the experience, the player factor? You match her right because of how good she is, not how young she is or her development. Like sort of the matchmaking is made right because of sort of how good she can be.
Yeah, you've seen on her debut, do you know what I mean? She's got all the potential there, and I know it. I've seen it. I see it. I'm with her more or less every day in the gym, and I'm with her all the time. I know what she's capable of, and yeah, it's gonna be hard to pull her back a bit, but listen, it's female boxing, and you can move them quick, and listen, but her age is a good thing. She's young, she's fresh, she can go. So a good win and a good performance on Sunday, and like she'll have a big year next year. We'll move her however far she needs to be moved.
Do you feel like it potentially could be hard to matchmake her further down the line? With her being at a young age, you have constant opponents pulling out, issues that sort of happen where people won't want to sort of take that risk against someone that's so young.
Yeah, we're probably going to get that, but like I say, she puts in the work in the gym, and she works so hard, and she's capable of mixing it with the best. So listen, it's just an experience thing of the fight nights and the fight weeks and getting her ready. Once she's got that, then yeah, the leash will be off, as they say.
And when it comes to her style, the dancing, how unique it is, do you feel like sort of she can be such a draw because she brings something different? She brings something different to what other girls might bring. The flair, the swagger, we don't really see that in the women's game yet, and she's a first. I say, people are going to try and be like her.
Yeah, definitely, and you're only going to see bigger and better. Do you know what I mean? That was her debut, and she's doing things like that. And the more confidence she gets, the more experience she gets, she's gonna be bigger and better. I said to everyone who'd listen at the start, before she even made her debut, the girl's gonna be a superstar. She's the next superstar in women boxing, and yeah, I'm just so excited for her and her journey, and really looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Well, we'll move on to topics. You obviously worked with Skye Nicolson. The news came out with her being in WBC mandatory. Amanda Serrano vacated her WBC belt, so obviously she's now going to fight for a vacant title. I think against, I'm not sure, I can't remember the name for the name's gone from me. Yeah, the name's gone from me. Disappointed a little bit to hear that news that you wanted to fight Serrano.
Yeah, Skye wants to be to be in with the best. Do you know what I mean? And Amanda Serrano's like the best. She's undisputed. Do you know what I mean? So to get the belt off her and get the belts done off her, that would have been unbelievable. But it is what it is. She's going to vacate. She was obviously vacated the belt, and Skye just needs to move on with her career and claim that world title. So she should get that. And listen, that fight can happen down the line. So Skye's just got to focus and continue on her journey, and she'll be picking up that world title.
Is that the most exciting thing? It don't really matter who it is. The world title's there, and you're guaranteed to fight for a world title. So that's really the thing that means the most.
Exactly, and when she becomes world champion, the fights will be there. When you're champion, everyone wants to fight you, don't they? She'll be getting called out left, right, and centre. So the fights will be there, and I'm sure the big fights will come, and the unifications, and then the undisputed titles will be there. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's exciting times. I'm just blessed with two great superstars in boxing, you know.
Absolutely. And I did want to ask you sort of another thing. As a coach, when you have different fighters with different styles, how do you feel like you adapt your style to maybe Fran, who's a bit more flashy, compared to Skye or compared to Junior? Like, how would you say you develop your style as a coach to suit the fighters that you've got?
Yeah, I never try and change them. I just brush them up and just give them like more so with Skye. Like Eddie Lamb's a head coach, so more guys, I'm just there and just giving my bit of knowledge, passing on my knowledge, and giving her tips, help and advice wherever it's needed. And it's like I say, I've always said, it's a pleasure to be part of the team and helping Ed out. And yeah, so Ed does all our main work with her, but I'm just there for my help and advice. But the likes of Fran, obviously my own fight, I'm with her every day in the gym. I don't ever try and change her and brush her. She come to me, a very good fighter, and I just brush a few things up and work on what she's good at, and just brush her up, really.
Absolutely, Brad. Just want to say thank you for taking time to speak to me. Always good to see you on a fight week, and always good to catch up with you, mate. I'm sure we'll be catching up in the new year, mate. So I appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Cheers, mate.